In recent months, we've been taking a look at the strange path certain players took to make it to Major League Hockey in the 1970s. Now, this gentleman found his way into the WHA in their first season after a very, very strong university career, one of the best skaters maybe that Boston University has ever produced. Now, today we're going to be talking about the pride of Quebec City, Quebec, Mike Hyndman. Now, Mike Hyndman first came to major prominence in 1964 with the Montreal Junior Canadiens as a Montreal Canadiens prospect. Now, the right winger that year had 26 points in 55 games. 65 and 42 combined games with Montreal and the Verdun Maple Leafs. He had 18 points in 42 games, including 18 goals in 42 games with 53 points. 66 with Verdun, big numbers again, 66 points in 38 games. Now, he decided to make the jump to university hockey, much to his benefit, ladies and gentlemen. Now, when he spent 3 seasons in Boston University, he was amongst the top players in the association. He was all ECAC hockey second team in 68 to 69, made the first team in 1970, was the AHCA East All-American in 1970, and he was an ECAC hockey all-tournament second team in 1970. Now, when he turned pro, it was the American Hockey League for the Montreal Voyageurs, and then he played for the Boston Braves in the same league in 1971. First season with Montreal, he had 26 points in 55 games. Full season with Boston of the AHL, 34 points in 75 games, including 20 goals. Now, for obvious reasons, we knew with the expansion, he'd probably make the jump to the WHA, and that's what he did. He played with his Boston University home area, New England Whalers in 73, 18 points in 59 games, and also played 19 games with the Sharks. LA had 8 goals and 7 assists for 15 points. 74, he was back in the WHA for 8 games, but played the majority of the season in the minors. He had 10 points in 12 games with Greensboro of the SHL, and with the Phoenix Roadrunners of the WHL, not the WHA side, he had 18 points in 30 games, including 11 goals, and 5 points in 9 playoff games. 75, he found himself in the NEHL with the Cape Coders, 43 points in 61 games, and then spent the rest of his career in Europe, including stops in Vienna and Team Austria on the national side. Now, the idea of him, he was also the EAAC Hockey Rookie of the Year in '68. So quite a one of the top Boston University players of his era. But he was caught as a numbers game in Montreal. And I tell you why, that 1971 season, ladies and gentlemen, that was the stacked Voyageurs team. They had Bobby Sheen, Gerard Gagnon, Phil Roberto, Chuck Leffley, Fran Huck, Bob Murdoch, Ray Cummel, Rob Bosniak, Guy Charot. There wasn't much room for a player like him. But that year, ladies and gentlemen, he was ninth in team scoring, and one of the most respected players on the side. By my memory, was one of the few players from Quebec City who were playing with the Voyageurs that year. But really stood out for a lot of people, ladies and gentlemen. That was the year of Ken Dryden and Wayne Thomas sharing the duties in the playoffs. So a very, very strong team. So again, that's the legend of Mike Hyndman. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, subscribe, and requests are always appreciated and encouraged. Have a good day. Bye.